An interesting yet predictable outcome here. Essentially, the fight quickly descended into an absolute dogfight, which is what everyone predicted. And James Kirkland got knocked down 3 times en route to a 3rd round KO. It was a nasty, nasty KO. There isn't too many of those that should be allowed left in James Kirkland's career. As far as I see it, he's an entertaining fighter. He's strong, he's aggressive, but he's so technically inept. He's so defensively open. He's not got the greatest chin in the world. And for his style, he isn't the biggest puncher out there. You know, we saw Alfredo Angulo drop him hard in the 1st round. And, you know, we know Canelo's a big guy. We know Canelo's a powerful guy who can hit. And we know Canelo has maybe more technique to finish the job than Alfredo Angulo has. And that's what we saw here. A very, very impressive win from Canelo. He looked really strong, really in shape, and he looked really, really good. Having said that, this is the style that brings out the absolute best in Canelo. And as we know, the guys who can cause him problems, Mayweather, Trout, Erislandy, Lara, you know, these guys bring different dimensions to the game. You know, there's still fighters like that at 154, Andrade, the Charlo brothers, those kind of guys who can potentially expose the gaps in Canelo more than a come-forward fighter like Alfredo Angulo or James Kirkland's going to do. As for James Kirkland, it's hard to see where to go from here from him. I mean, I guess for a fighter in his position, the obvious thing to do is try and change weight class. He was obviously cutting a lot of weight to get down to to 154, and perhaps if he moved up to 160, there'd be more scope for him to hit a bit harder, maybe have slightly better punch resistance. For me, a fighter with his technical deficiencies is really going to struggle at the elite levels, although perhaps if he positioned himself for a fight with an Andy Lee, a Miguel Cotto, he'd be a sort of live underdog. Who knows if he shows improved form at 160. I was impressed by Canelo. It's interesting to see where he goes from here. Despite the fact I expected him to win, didn't think Kirkland would cause him problems. I thought he handled business and closed the show really, really well. There's lots of big names out there that he's potentially being linked with, you know, the Golovkins, the Cottos, even the Mayweathers of this world, but we'll see where he turns up next. Let me know your thoughts on this fight. Let me know who you'd like to see both guys fight from here on in. Thanks for watching.